We return then to our earlier interview, and we were talking about the Letsema campaign that the president, in his capacity as ANC president, is undertaking in Limpopo. There's a lot of criticism about it in terms of service delivery and community engagement, the party choosing the fixing of potholes in the province to showcase the work that it was doing. So let us talk to our political expert now, political analyst Lindani Hani, who we were not able to connect to earlier, who I think is on the line now. Lindani, I'm hoping you can hear me clearly.
Yes, I can hear you.
Welcome to the program. So the president seems unfazed. I was asking you, he's pressed on with this campaign. In his words, this is the main marquee campaign to revitalize the ANC and the rebuilding of the party. Does it seem like he is listening to the criticisms around him, and should he be changing course?
Yeah, thank you. If you remember, this Letsema campaign was launched around April by the ANC, aiming in putting all the ANC structures in its renewal project to work hand in hand together with the community to win their trust. And there's a point to note, because I'm not sure if what is happening or what is being done by the president with his party members, it's still a mandate from the Letsema, from the Mangaon, because it's so worrying to see a sitting president running out of ideas at this rate, instead of him sitting together with his cabinet ministers and come up with a plan to build safer roads for the people. He decided to patch the potholes, and he celebrated it. We saw it in Mpumalanga with lots of critics. I don't think the people of South Africa still have hope of change from what we are witnessing right now. It simply means that the ANC and the president, they are accepting that they failed dismissal to fulfill their mandate. The president is always available to patch the roads, but when it comes to any issues that need attention, he said to be having a busy schedule through his spokesperson or his spokesoffice. So you could see that this Letsema campaign has now been used as a form of cover-up to that of Para scandal, and for the ANC seeking favors and support from the people. But the worst part and the painful part is that it is digging deep from the public purse, because all these institutions maybe who are investigating the Para saga are using taxpayer money, whereas the president could help by revealing what has transpired to his farm, so that any institution can arrive at any determination time. So this is a campaign more of a cover-up.
Given then, and as you're discussing now, you know, of course, the heat around these developments, critics saying throwing tar on a dust road, which is supposed to equate to the fixing of potholes, is a clear demonstration of the presidency, the ANC presidency's cognitive dissonance. And again, you know, as we pointed out in the beginning, this is really meant to do the thing of showing the community you're available and that you are there to fix their problems. But in a sense, you know, like that story, The Emperor's New Clothes, the reality is saying something completely different. I would like for you to just tie what we're seeing in this story and in this activity to the bigger issues facing the ANC in terms of their, you know, their connectedness to their primary base, which should be the citizens and the electorate.
Yeah, it's true, but we need to understand that there's a December conference, and here we are having a president who's on the first term, who's not sure whether he's going to get a second term. It's for the first time what is happening. And if we look at the outcome of the resolution which has been taken by the PEC in Limpopo, the resolution to back Ramaphosa. So it's one of the things that we have to see the president trying to engage with the branches of the ANC, because, you know, there's a history that Ramaphosa has never been into touch with people despite the COVID-19. But you could understand that all these conferences which were happening around the country, where they are allies of Ramaphosa and some they are not allies of Ramaphosa, except the one in KZN, where it is clear that they are not in Ramaphosa fiction. So you know what happened to the people who doesn't support President Ramaphosa in the ANC.
All right, so from the outside, his supporters might say it is unfair open season on Ramaphosa, both in the presidency of the country and in the presidency of the party. But, you know, these happenings are taking place in a very short space of time. The decision around Mkhwebane yesterday and, of course, these issues around the potholes, they are contemporary examples, some would say, of arrogance and staying your own course when the alternative is better. Would you concur with that?
Yeah, but we need to look at certain aspects which were recently happening. You'll remember that the very same court, the Western Cape Town High Court, is the one which has been presiding over the Judge President John Hlophe. So there were some numerous circulating news about him being suspended by the president, of which now the very same court is the one which ruled that the suspension was invalid. So you could understand that these institutions are there maybe to protect the president. So at this time you could understand that the wheel is turning. So it's a dire hard moment for the president. But what I can advise the ANC in general is that they need to be prepared, because immediately if Ned Ramaphosa is in charge, they need to be prepared for them to look at Ramaphosa while the rule step aside is applying to the president. So those are the things which are worrying the president.
Lindani, thank you very much for your time this evening. We appreciate it. Political analyst Lindani Hani.